I'm glad we took this room. We got a lot of Seven's backstory. The fuck?
We in a boiler room?
Maybe not.
Nope. Nope.
The hell?
We're in an execution chamber.
What the hell is this place?
We're in an execution chamber.
This room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. In the chair room. Well, that figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Points to chair. It's the sitting room!
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room. It looks uncomfortable, to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. It's too dark to even look through it.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it? What the hell is this? What are these tools for? That's not something I even want to think about.
They're for torture. No doubt about it, this room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Going right back into it, I see.
Back-to-back puzzle, that's new.
Seek a way out.
Of the execution chamber.
Preferably quickly. Torture room!
Eh.
Well, great!
We needed one of those, right?
Pull lever. These levers have got to turn on something on.
Of course they would. All they could do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off.
Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Red, do you think the colors mean something?
No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that...
The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. Don't think it'll move at all. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. Should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever, Kronk. Is that water?
The hell? What's going on?
Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. It means the floor... Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now.
I bet it's a drowning chamber. Oh! No, I'm sorry. This is where we give superpowers and sharks. What the fuck?
EDBF.
Is that his name? Ed Biff.
Eddie Biff. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here.
Who wants to dissect a shark? Let's see. We got an adze, a hammer, a pair of forceps. These other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are, but I could identify something called an adze. Doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here and all this other stuff?
Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all.
It's not rusty.
This tank thing is connecting the pipes.
Could you skip some?
It won't let me do the thing.
No, but this one just connects a pair of pipes. You could have done the same thing with more pipe. Doesn't really seem like they need it here. Wonder if there's a reason for it.
Okay. Only in story segments can I actually do the scroll up thing, so... To be fair,
talk then.
It takes forever for them to get through, and I can't predict when they're going to be speaking for a while. You've seen it. It takes forever. I can't use the wrench on it, apparently, so... There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. I wonder if they do anything. So if I press it again, back you come. Guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Well... EDBF.
Did the shark's letters change?
What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's been turned on. Guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be set in a specific way.
Okay.
Lotus, sit in the chair.
A really creepy chair. The manacles made me think it was used to torture people.
We can't open these manacles without a key. Some sort of weird symbol on them.
What kind of symbol?
Well, if we got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Sun symbol on the manacles, so we need a sun key. Of course, the entrance is locked. It's been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point to try to go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright? There's a lot of dust on the light. Makes it look like this room hasn't been used in a long time.
There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though.
Do you think it's broken? Well, I guess I might as well try. Let's give it a
It
shot.
It is broken.
Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere.
Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough.
Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's see just how much more of a man you are. Hey! You're going to break it!
Man, this thing ain't going nowhere.
So we gotta find something that'll loosen that up.
Anyone got lube?
There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above.
Huh. I don't know what that thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right?
You adjust this?
You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen and then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always go back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. No.
Okay, so...
So I have to adjust until they all match, basically. You wanna know how I solve puzzles like this?
Keep going until it works.
Brute force it.
Keep going until it works.
Oh, wait. Actually, I have a check option that I need to do, which well, I need to make them all match first, so...
Are you sure?
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I don't know. How about you click the hint? There you go.
Oh, I need
supposed
to
to match that.
Oh, okay. Any chance you could write that down? Or, like, just sketch it or something?
I have now memorized it.
You can't even remember the name Junpei, so I'm gonna sketch it.
No, I got it. It's a pattern.
Right.
I can remember that.
Alright, alright. I know lower right needs to be 9. Is this it?
Actually, I think that's it.
Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we solved the puzzle already.
Deal with it.
What does it mean by preparation? They need to be naked.
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, Seven's never going to fit in that thing.
Guess it's you.
It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject.
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway,
Did they just ignore the word execution in there?
We still gotta prepare. We talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright?
No, seriously, did they just ignore when it said execution?
Yeah.
Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do.
Error. The restraining device is locked but empty. The subject has not been properly placed. Unlock the restraining device and reseat subject. Well, the restrained device has to be the chair. Well then, I guess we just need to unlock the chair.
Execution. Did you hear some gibberish word? The radioactive shark thing is still random.
Cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. I mean, I found that a while ago, but... Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. You can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Yeah, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Hey, did it. Alright, Lotus. Chair's almost ready for you. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes. Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here, though. Seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. I don't think examining the chair is gonna cause that machine to do anything. Should probably take a look at the monitor instead. Oh, okay. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device. Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it. How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful. Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve...
Junpei's right. If we screw up.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead. But... no one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair, too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor? Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them. Daughters?
You've got kids.
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Oh, she is old.
They're twins. I had them when I was young after some things happened. The names are Nona and...
What?
Wait, Nona?
A or
Owie.
Owie. Light. Nona.
Actually, ow. Yeah, it is basically Owie.
Those were their names. Well, some of them. Kids that were in the experiment, I mean.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? The hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? What do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But you're going to be bitchy about it. But then that was when...
Tell me the story! Stop giving me sentence fragments!
From there, it looked like just as if finally ellipses. That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
My God. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here. Looking for? Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then, 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what had happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible, so I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on. A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Have you heard of them before? No, that's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out what the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
Hospital. The hospital.
For a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had gone through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
The Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put in separate rooms far away from one another. Is this going to be the one I'm betting it is? And a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. No, it is not.
What did you think it was?
What was that one where... You know what? I don't even want to think about it.
Ah.
It ain't pretty. Kind of involves fucking with people's heads a lot. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it? Telepathy?
Where have we heard that before?
That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work. The experiment to control people, right? Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. Notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. Why does any of it have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you. Right. Shark. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird. You worry too much. Now get on it with it and be a man or June's going to leave you. Lotus. Okay, let's do this. Huh?
Oh, goody. Okay, so... Hold on, wait, what did that?
Okay, so it's giving us arrows, and we have to make the arrows light up.
Okay, so it's just the... along the top and then one down on the left.
Huh.
We might have to use the other arrow to get it to light up as well. Like the one at the front of the skull. And then to the other side. There we go.
Oh! It's different over here. Here we need all of them lit up, basically.
Alright, back to the...
I am really confused by this.
Well, I mean, we have all we need, considering the nature of the puzzle.
Yeah. Okay, this one... I need to get this one to be not lit up. We got this one.
Okay, good.
Should we click check here, or should we, or do you think it won't work until we do the other side as well?
I mean, you might as well try.
I think that was enough. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. Yeah, the door unlocking. Now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 of me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. You found it!
Well, that was interesting.
That was definitely a different kind of puzzle. The hallway goes to the left. But I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck. Let's go.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Which one am I then?
No one knows.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol. Okay. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now.
Gasp.
This should open that door. Let's go.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Oh.
Well, fuck.
Why?
I think we lost some people. What the hell? We never got to talk to Ace and hear one of his stories. What happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead. But they're not all splody.
Hey, what are you doing? The key. Give me the sun key. Why? Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back. The murderer?
Well, considering these three are dead, there's only one person left.
June?
Yep.
Yeah? I mean, unless there's someone else here, but...
Yeah.
Santa. Clover. Ace. 3 people. 3 dead bodies. Santa doesn't have his bracelet on.
None of them do.
I mean, okay.
We don't know about Ace, but Clover does it.
The bracelets... Right, I forgot. Didn't they say at the start the bracelets come off when you die?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. It means that the person who had killed him was... No, it can't be true. Give it to me! Let's go! Open. Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no, is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
The hell is this?
You mean the door was already unlocked?
What?
How would I know? How would I know why? I'm gonna cut you off before you get to ask. Whatever. Let's just go.
One of these door opening animations, I'm gonna expect something behind it.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
Don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No. I'm not going back there. There's a murderer back there.
I don't see any other doors.
No way. It opened by itself. It's an automatic door.
Witchcraft. Look, guys, I got a really bad feeling about this. The other doors are already unlocked. This one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
You said the
Shit.
magic words. Hey, Junpei.
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No, it's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already.
Wake me up. Wake me
Wake
up.
me up inside. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yeah, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big elaborate trick, an illusion or something, or a dream. It's made up. Kenny!
Oh, so that's her nickname.
Kenny! Kenny, hang on! Kenny!
You're not murdered.
You're Kenny.
Oh, right, she was talking. Jumpy?
Oh man, Kenny. There's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy. I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way! No way I'm gonna let you die! I'm gonna save you, I promise!
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You've just gotta hang on, alright, Kenny? You... What can I do? Damn it! What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No. Don't go. Please, don't go. Please just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy, when I...
Canny.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes! Yes, it will happen! We'll go all sorts of places, Canny. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy. I feel sleepy.
No, Canny, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Canny! Canny! Canny!
Oh my god, they killed Canny. Those bastards.
Fucking damn it, Rhino.
Look, that scene was going on for a bit. I felt
it
that had
did
to
go
do
on a while,
something.
but I was trying to preserve at least the emotion.
The screaming someone's name out repeatedly thing just...
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Canny's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere, he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase.
Ding!
It rang 5 times, then faded. 5 o'clock. Quietly, gently, softly, he set Canny down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken, there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. The bracelet, it was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Canny. And now, Junpei would join them. Who, then, had killed them all? Who?
Mysterious number 10?
Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water.
So did we manage to get, like, the worst ending?
Oh, I believe all the endings besides the good ending end with everyone dying.
Okay.
So that, for the record, that was known as the sub-ending. As in, like, submarine ending.
The submarine seemed to come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Every ending has, like, a fan-given name. But basically, that was not... Obviously, that was not the good ending. I told Rhino beforehand, there's a certain bad ending you have to get in order to unlock the good ending. That was not that bad ending either. So we accomplished nothing!
Yay. We solved puzzles.
We did solve puzzles. And I do have a flow chart that I'll be checking. So, like, without spoiling myself too much, I'll know what to do next time in order to reach the bad ending that we need. Literally, all I'll be spoiling myself on is the order to go into the doors, because that's what changes it.
For the record, I considered briefly trying to get, like, all the endings to this game, but considering all the endings are pretty much going to be everyone dies, I don't feel like there's going to be enough to really warrant it.
Well, it's also in different ways, and also, because here's the thing. I know about what one of the bad endings is, because it's kind of just well known within the fandom, and all I'm going to say it is one that I think would interest you to see.
So should we go for all the endings?
We will, but for now we're just going to focus on getting the bad ending that we need, then getting the good ending, and then we'll have like pickups where we do any puzzle rooms that we didn't do in these 3 playthroughs, and we'll just show what happens in any of the endings that we didn't see.
Okay.
We're not gonna, people will probably know what this means. We're not gonna bother with the coffin ending, because that's literally just get the good ending, but you didn't get the correct bad ending first.
I mean, would we, like, be able to assume what happened in that one?
Not exactly, but it's also not very interesting. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed.
So here's a question. Oh, we got the last one. Okay,
They're just in weird order. Go ahead with your question.
I don't know anymore. Ah, got it. Okay. Does whether we make Junpei an ass or not affect things?
Yes and no. I know that there are actually 4 dialogue options that affect not the bad ending that we need, but for the good ending, it affects whether or not you actually get the good ending or a specific bad ending, which can also be gotten in other places. But I believe the dialogue options we actually did right in all of them except one. And to be fair, the reason for that one was
was that the one in the freezer?
It was the one in the freezer, which I clicked, and which I clicked because I thought he was making a joke.
Okay, so the key every time in order to get the good ending is not be an ass.
Kind of. Do you want me to tell you what the 4 ones are? Because at this point, at this point, people who want to know would just since I just said it, people could just take the same options we did, except for that one. Do you want me to just tell you what the checkpoints are, or the points where it does that?
Where it checks if you're an ass?
Basically, the 4 ones where you have to answer a specific dialogue choice.
Oh, I guess.
Okay, you have to take the bookmark from Santa.
That seems fine, yeah.
You have to do that thing in the freezer. You have to do it properly. You have to give the bookmark to Clover.
Okay.
And when talking with Seven, and he said, and Junpei's like, "Do you know something?" You have to say, "Do you know about Ice 9?"
Okay, I figured we had to mention it by name.
Mm-hmm. So, I am going to check the flowchart, and we will now tackle the bad ending that we need. And for the record, I believe, I will double check, but I believe to get the, I will just skip that scene. I believe in order to get the bad ending that we need, it is literally as simple as every single puzzle that we need to take is different than the one we did now, this time around.
Oh, so we went the complete opposite path.
Not really. Anyway, the opening puzzle is going to be exactly the same, so off screen we'll just go through this opening puzzle, and we'll get basically to the point where we would split off from how we did it last time, and this is probably where it's going to cut episodes. So, whoosh, boom, boom,